So this is the how-to video for the ICU ultrasound machine. So we'll get started by turning the machine on. So the buttons that you need are in order, and there's a green sticker next to each of them, and it says 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll start by turning it on. Down here is number 1, it's the power button. And ultimately you want to make sure that it's plugged in because the battery isn't working very well. And then once that turns on and powers up, you have to wait a couple of minutes. You're going to move over to choose the transducer that you're going to use. And the transducer that we use for the IVs is the L10-5. It's a linear probe, and this is pretty much the same type of probe that you would use on any ultrasound machine. It may be called a different thing, but this is the one that you would use for the IVs. So when you first turn the machine on, it may be set to a different probe. So the next step, you have 1 is the power button, 2, which is 2A is the transducer button that you're going to push. And you can also see which probe you're using up here on top of the top right-hand corner of the screen. So it's set to the P41C. So to do the lines, we want to do the L10-5, which is the button right here. So you just press that button, and then wait. It says Initializing Transducer, and then you'll see the screen will pop up once it's ready to go. And then here it also shows you the type of exam. So the screens will just pop up automatically on here, or you can press exam type if you're not automatically seeing the screens. And to do the Peripheral Guided Ivs, you want to do the Vast Superficial, so you just press that button, and that gets you to the depth that you want for this exam. And then you also want to go full screen, which is the F1 button. And then generally I usually just turn it up. I turn the gain up using the B, turn it all the way up to 100, and that allows you to see the vessels a little bit better. And if you want to either make the depth a little bit deeper or a little bit more superficial, you have the depth button here, and if you push it up, it actually makes it more superficial. So generally you'll do it at around 5 centimeters. 3 centimeters. And then you can see where you are according to the depth because you have plus and minus signs. So this is a 1/2 centimeter, this is a whole, half whole, so it gets you down to 3. Generally you want to stay at least 1 or up when you're doing the peripheral IVs. So this is also on the ultrasound machine in the ICU, and it's basically just a reminder of which keys do what. Just as a reminder, if you're not sure which button you need to press, there's a little key here, and it's located on the machine for you.